What is up, everybody? Today we're doing something a bit different. I feel like I said that in the last video. I did say that in the last video. Let's change it up. What's up, everybody? Today we're looking at books. It's backwards for you, but it says EduTech at a glance. We are actually doing book analysis, and I've never really done this before ever, not even on stream, so this is going to be wild. But this is one of my favorite shogi books ever, and I've been studying it on my own for quite a while, and I decided, why not first review it and go through it again myself, and two, share it with the rest of the world. So I'm not sure if I'm allowed to publicly share this study. I'm gonna have to contact like Rico on that one. But I will go over the study and we can go through it together, and then maybe just possibly I can post the link of the study in the description. We'll get to that. But if you do own this book, I desperately need help making a Lee Shogi study. Like, desperately. I'm the kind of person who's afraid to put iCloud on his phone because I didn't know how it worked. And now I'm having to make a whole book of problems on Lee Shogi. It's gonna be rough. So I desperately need help. For anyone who wants to help me just input problems, that would be fantastic. Anyone who knows how to work Lee Shogi, just make this look better, that would be awesome too. So if you want to help me, just post in the comments or message me on Discord and be like, yo, Narak, let me help you, and I will thank you. I can't really pay you or anything, I'm broke, but I will help you in any way I can. So that'd be awesome. But first, we're gonna do 10 problems for today's video. So let's start off with the first 10. First one we have this. This is the first problem. It says, you have made a push sacrifice on the first file. How do you win material? Well, my fellow problem. Pawn here, Lance takes pawn here. That seems right? Pawn. Lance takes pawn. If Lance takes, bishop promote. That seems right. Okay, now we consult the book. The book says, aha, I was right. Cool. And I'm pretty sure I can just keep the variation here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can just keep the variation here, and then I win. Next problem. Okay. Cool. This is fun. Okay. Narak learns how to use the internet. Okay, so a severe attack, then a simple knight's leap. So we have 2 pawns to drop. They have 1 pawn. I'm thinking pawn here. Yeah, pawn here. If they don't take, then we take with lance. If they do take, then we do a knight's leap, attacking the edge. It gives us 2 pawns, but it should be pretty much the same problem with 1 pawn. Let's consult the book. Yeah, it's giving us 2 pawns because it wants us to force up the lance. Because now the lance has to die instead of it just being ignored. Yeah, that is better. The lance has to die now instead of just dropping a pawn and then doing a slow attack like that. There we go. Problem solved. Next problem. Problem 3. This is fun. This is like reading a book. I teach kids. This is just context. I teach children. I taught them chess. I worked at a daycare, kind of. This is like reading a book in front of the children. That's what it feels like. But it's fun. I enjoy it. Okay. So we have lance, pawn, pawn, lance. Break the edge by counting the number of attackers. I think we simply do pawn here, take knight. That seems right. Does it not? And yes, that is the correct answer. Well, all it says answer is, yeah, I think the answer is just to drop a knight, actually. Yeah, the answer is just to drop a knight, because they can't block the pawn or anything. And then if it says, then now I can drop pawns here to attack the edge, or I can just take like that. I think. Next problem. Yeah. This is okay. Edge attack number 4. So we have a silver and a pawn in hand, even if you'd have to drop a piece. So we can do pawn here, silver here. It attacks the lance. The lance can't be defended with pawn. I think that's just the answer. That should just be the answer. And yes, that is the answer. We're cruising. We're cruising today. And next up, we have 3 pawns. 3 pawns, and you can make up an aim. I'm thinking pawn push, pawn takes, pawn here. He has to take with lance, and then pawn drop behind to promote. Let me consult my book. See, I wouldn't have to consult the book, by the way, if I had someone help me and already input the answers. Then I can just look online. But I am doing this all manually. But yeah, I was correct. You push, they take, you pawn drop here. If they take, you pawn drop here. Or you pawn drop here, they take, pawn drop, take, same thing. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Next up, we have, what if you only have 2 pawns? Well, my friends, I literally just showed you pawn, pawn, pawn. Okay, we're cruising. I don't even have to look at the answer for that one. Okay, I looked at the answer for that one. I had to. Okay, next we have, and what if you do not have a pawn? Knight sack, right? Knight sack, take the lance, push pawn, and you win the edge. It's worth it for a knight, I believe. Yeah, the answer is knight sack. Bam, bam, bam. I know a lot of you watching this video already know, probably more shogi than I do, but a lot of you also do not know as much shogi as I do. So this is just helpful for everybody, and it's good review. I hope this is good review. Leave like a comment on what I can do better, or just any way I can improve this. That'd be fantastic, because right now, I feel like this is helping me at least. Let me know what you think. All right, when you have managed to break through, we have 2 pawns to drop. What we could do is we promote if they take with lance. Well, we have to promote. That's our only option. So we have to promote. If they take with knight, it's simple pawn here. Okay. If they take with lance, we take with lance. They bring up knight, then we drop pawn. Let's find out the answer on this one. This one's a bit more complicated, but yes, if they let's see, if lance takes, lance promotes. Yep. So if lance takes, lance promotes. Knight takes, pawn drop. So there's that variation. And then there's also if knight takes. Let's go back a little bit. If knight takes, then we have a simple pawn drop on 1-4. Knight runs to 2-5, and then we have pawn promotion on 1-3. Even if Gote defends with 1-7, you have 1-2. Man, this is incredible. That's actually pretty cool. I love edge attacking. Edge attacking is so interesting. I mentioned it in my tier list video that there's a player in Real no Shigoto that is like known for his edge attacks, and he was my favorite. He was cool. He had like his own special edge attack that was like had his name on it. It was cool. It's not real, but it was cool. Okay, this one, go harsh. I think we just drop another lance there, or more harsh. We drop a lance on 1-3 actually. Yeah, no, it's wanting us to go harsh. It's wanting us to just go, like, we delete that variation. It's just wanting us to do lance 1-3. Straight up. That is harsh. Wow. But yeah, I guess it makes sense. You win the edge. Lance takes, pawn takes, knight takes, lance takes. You win the edge as long as your king isn't over here. Notice how my king is in the bottom left for a lot of these. I actually managed to get rid of him in the future puzzles. I found out how to get rid of the king. But yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay. Now, in adding up attack, this is the last problem of the video. We have no pawns, and they have no drops as well. Adding up attack. Oh, this one's hard. See, I don't think I win the edge here. Like, I wouldn't naturally think, oh, the edge is 1 here. And adding up attack. Oh, you just slide the rook over. You just slide the rook over. Yep, that is the answer. And then if it plays out, slide the rook over. Gote cannot add a piece to the edge to defend because they have no drops. The edge will be broken with, let's just say, pawn push. Bam, 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 bam. And because they don't have a knight, this is good for me. If they had a knight, their edge would be a lot more defended. They could drop pawn here. They could drop lance here to counterattack. Pretend this pawn didn't push up. And yeah, but because they don't have a knight, their edge is weak, and so I can slide over my rook. That is all for the first ever edge attack video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what I can do better. And as always, it sounds like such a classic YouTube thing. And as always, see you in the next one, but for real, do hit me up on Discord if you want to help me out. Bye-bye.